And 20 plays of Tony Adams upcoming. And here we go. Adams close. Okay. With this being said, initially watching, I always tell you guys I'm a little bit record happy in the beginning. And some of these plays in the beginning, a little bit of like not necessarily reaches, but you'll see some of them are pretty simple. Here, obviously, if you don't know where Tony Adams is, I don't know how to help you. But there's Tony Adams. He gets into his exit angle into the curl to flat while reading the quarterback, while also leveraging himself well in terms of his curl to flat threats. What happens as he's expanding again, doing a good job of playing over top of that wheel. But when he's doing that, he's noticing the quarterback is looking inside instead of matching the wheel, which I'm sure he would have as they just run this post wheel. He would probably match that, but he sees the quarterback looking to the inside. He sees an open drag route, closes ground on said drag route as soon as he confirms that the quarterback throws it. Quarterback, the hands separate, which tells you, okay, ball is coming out, gears down, takes a good angle outside in to the ball carrier, makes a tackle. Very, very simple, but smooth and good. And again, with some of these like base defenses, in a game situation where this is not happening, what I like to see, okay, match and then him match this, yes. But with that being said, if you have good eyes and you can match that while also looking back at the quarterback and seeing that he's looking to the inside, okay, drop off of it. That's what he does. He drops off of it. Again, the angle is good. He doesn't want to take an angle to where he is. He doesn't want to take an angle where he's going, especially with emphasis on an outside-in relationship, because outside in, if he does cut inside of you, is what it is. You have guys from the inside rallying and making tackle. Unless you're playing, Mike Tomlin, it's Jacoby Ford, tripping guys on the sideline. You don't have any help from the sideline. So can't expect it. Outside in, breaks down, lowers his head, makes a tackle. Good play. Simple. Adams click. Okay. He's right here, number 22. He's probably, I would assume he's going to keep 22, and I'm assuming he wouldn't want to be 33, but would I rock my Adams jersey again and just say it's Tony Adams? 100% I would. So I think fans would love it. I don't think he wants to be known like that, but we don't like it. So he's right here. Again, with this one, very, very simple. They're running one back power. He closes ground on it. Now, with that being said, as he's closing ground, he doesn't want to necessarily shoot across his face too early until he confirms that the running back is going to be pushing through like these play side gaps, because if he does and he cuts back, then it's going to be his fault. So I like the patience from Tony Adams right here to confirm that his track is going to continue to the play side. As again, he confirms that as he does a good job, and you're going to see Tony Adams in a couple of these plays take the fight to the blocker. He does not let the blocker take the fight to him. So the first person to explode in contact usually wins. So obviously the blocker works his way to Tony Adams. Good job by Tony Adams taking the fight to the blocker, hands inside, crosses his face, and if the running back were to continue, he would be there. Again, relatively simple, especially initially. But there are plays coming that are a little bit more complex. These first couple ones are very, very simple because I thought this might be a 10 play review. Ended up being 20, which is a good sample size, a decent sample size of what he is. Tony Adams, man rep. He's in the slot right here, inside slot on a slot receiver. By the way, I think the Jets might have found their backup slot corner. Slash big nickel / free safety / strong safety. I think he can do a combination of all the three. I think he's a versatile player. Again, at least from the smaller sample size that I watched. But he's on the man coverage on the inside slot, the number 3 right here. Let's watch. You guys know I'm a stickler for coverage. This is pretty good coverage. I emphasize a lot on keeping your shoulders over your knees. Good base, good bend, stays square. Very, very patient. He trusts his athleticism for sure, which he is a good athlete, but stays square. The receiver starts to angle to the inside. What does he do? Holy crap. He shuffles. We talk about shuffling all the time. Now we have plenty of guys right here who would panic, who would open their hips up, would angle off, and this guy has an easy inside track and is open. But Tony Adams, one, has faith in himself athletically to shuffle and match him and to be able to explode out of more of like a flatter stance, but keeps relatively active feet, but gets that shuffle in, gets hands on, wall square, crowds that route break, matches him. It's a good play. Let's watch again. In general, doesn't matter if it's a safety or a corner, him being able to stay square like that, him being able to maintain a good base, him being able to maintain shoulders over toes, him being able to get a shuffle in and getting hands on, plus. That's all good from Tony Adams on that man rep. Adams' aggression, again, relatively simple here. I'll play that's only going to take 10 seconds to recap. He's right here. There's a run to the inside. These are things that I want to see. Are you diving into piles? Are you not diving into piles? Are you driving for extra yards? Are you not driving for extra yards? This stuff, especially for these guys who are fighting to make the roster, it matters. So I want to highlight it. Again, we're not breaking down any of the concepts, anything like that. It's a run to the inside that gets stuff, looks like one back power. You have Tony Adams, who doesn't necessarily need to get involved in this play, but there's some traffic, and he's going to go headfirst into that pile and drive as hard as he can to finish up that tackle. Very little type of thing, stuff that matters to me. I'm assuming matters to the coaches. If it matters to me, it definitely matters to the coaches. These guys are talking about $1 million contracts, hundreds of thousands of dollars, their livelihood. If it matters to, Jets X Factor film guy, it matters to them. So good play by Adams. Adams beat for a touchdown. This is probably only one or two negative plays I have of him. There could be a few things with this. There could be like a banjo, or like a fast flat where somebody doesn't pick it up. Mainly, Elijah Riley. But with that being said, if I had to place blame on somebody, it most likely is him. He's in man coverage on the running back right here. And he gets outflanked to the sideline and beat. He's a little bit distracting the quarterback. He gets outflanked, can't have it. It's a brain fart. But right here, we have man coverage, Riley to the outside wing, and we have DQ Thomas in man coverage on number 81 right here, and then Adams in man coverage on the running back. Initially, first thing I don't like is he's already outflanked to the sideline. Right. So we want, if anything, again, heads up, and you have to be really reactive. There's a lot of space right here. So you have to read the running back, react to the running back's angle. And if you react to the running back's angle, can you check the quarterback a little bit and cheat? Sure. What happens here is leverage isn't good. He's distracted a little bit by this action. Doesn't see the running back breaking out. As soon as the running back opens, he needs to start running with him. So he's delayed, tries to get there, but there's already obviously there's all this distance, but then just in terms of the horizontal relationship to here, there's just way too much space. So again, distracted by everything that's going on, you're going to see his helmet turn, see the running back, oh crap moment, tries to break to the outside, but he gets outflanked. Now, is there a possibility where they were supposed to be where he's supposed to pass it off with Elijah Riley, like I said, kind of like a banjo, where he was supposed to match, and then Tony Adams picks up his inside threat? Yes, potentially. To be honest, I have no idea what Riley's doing there. He's either in man coverage or he's not. So I'm not sure if there's a miscommunication. Again, I can't 1,000% say it's on Tony Adams. Could be on Elijah Riley as well, but just something to note. He tries to get there. Obviously, Riley kind of expands and then finds his guy. But again, I'm 95% sure this is Tony Adams just being late because he's distracted by all this movement inside and gets outflanked to the sideline. Let's have a touchdown. It's going to happen. People have brain farts. I'm sure they coach them up on that. Just leverage and reading the running back first. You're in man coverage on the running back. You're responsible for the running back. Read him first, then the quarterback, not quarterback to running back. Adams tackle, patient. Little things that matter. Let's watch. Again, so he's somewhat in the box. He's not really in the box. It's because of obviously it's a red zone, so everything's a little bit more tight. And again, just talking about Tony Adams, sees the run initially, and we'll actually watch real quick. It's very simple, this one too, but there are little things that are important. These are things that Ashton Davis may not do. But what he's doing here is he sees the run and he closes ground. But when he's closing ground, he doesn't just shoot in like a bat out of hell because he wants to read the play. He doesn't know. Obviously the running back can be running at different angles. He could be running to the right side of 61. He can be running to the left side of 61. So I like the fact that he closes ground, but he's patient, confirms the angle to the running back, sees the angle, the running back squirting through whatever gap this is, as he confirms it, and then he shoots. He doesn't just shoot like a bat out of hell, which is good. And very, very simple, but good patience from Tony Adams. You can see him close that ground, but read it. Close ground to the play, but read it. Confirm, shoot. Now, the thing with him is sometimes he does leave his feet a little bit early. He could be a little bit ankle bitey, but we could that could be fixed with time. Play 7, fine threat. Okay, there's some good plays coming up. Some good play. I know a lot of these are simple. There's some legit good plays. Maybe you know what? We're gonna make this whole review free. This whole review is free. Right? Maybe not. Maybe not. That's that immediate thought it's free. He's right here. To the top of the screen. Let's watch. So he is in, if you like split the field, he's initially responsible for the tight end.